Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of creating a little boo hat from fleece and felt. There is a part 1, so go check that out if you haven't seen it already. Last time we left off, I was sewing on all the facial features to the hat, so the kind of hat construction was already made, we're just kind of adding the detail now. I'm in the middle of hand sewing it at the moment with, again, a blanket stitch like the rest of the other details were on. And then let's see where we get. So I think this hand sewing stuff is the stuff that takes the longest, which is a shame because a lot of this is just a little time lapse, and I say a little, I mean a lot. So maybe for future videos, maybe leave questions in the comments or anything like that, like what's your favourite game, what games are you playing at the moment, if you have any hints or tips for me with creating these crafty creations, because I'm always up for feedback and learning. I'm watching a lot of crafty videos in the moment just to see what other creators are making because I love getting inspiration from other creators. Maybe leave some questions or tweet me. I have a Twitter now and soon I'll have more content on it. Yeah. I talked before about how Boo is my favourite character from games like Mario Kart, Wii and Luigi's Mansion 2 on the 3DS. Maybe I'll talk about it a little bit more. The puzzles in that game are just fantastic and they're so clever. I mean, it's a game that doesn't really use violence. It's just Luigi and his little vacuum cleaner. Also, the puns in that game are amazing. They're just amazing. Every time you find a Boo, you get a great pun, and I'm all about the punny jokes. So what's your favourite game that includes Boo? I mean, there's Mario Party, where they like dedicate a whole board to him, which is one of my favourites because I'm biased. Or what character do you prefer to play as in Mario Kart? Let me know, let's have some conversation going on. As you can see here, I have some amazing video editing skills. I'm very new to this. I'm like using the bare minimum software and everything. But I'm not gonna lie, making these videos is actually really fun, and recording them is really fun. But I got a lot of learning to do, and a lot of practice, I guess. I found in my other video, I found in my other video I sounded really bored, but I was just really tired. I do a lot of this stuff after work, which is incredibly tiring. So I'm sorry about that if I sounded really bored. But yeah, I was watching a Twitch stream on my tablet and I didn't know how to blur it out, and I didn't know if it would be copyrighted. So I decided to put my logo over there because I'm clever like that. There's a lot of crafting Twitch streamers out there which I've been following, which is really pretty cool. I would love to do it myself, but my internet here is terrible. I mean, it's hard enough. I tried for a while to play games, but they came out so pixelated, which is such a shame. But I think making YouTube videos is kind of like, you know, work with what you got. So making YouTube videos is kind of fun. Even though this is probably like the second one I'm making. Technically my first, I'm just splitting it into 2 parts. But yeah! Let's see what else I can make. I have a lot of plans in the future for new crafty creations. I'm in the middle of playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and the watches are they're really cool. And I would really like to make a plushie of those, but it's probably gonna be really hard. That's maybe for when I've got a little bit more practice under my belt. This Boo hat isn't also the first Boo kind of creation I've made before. Man, I'm obsessed with Boo. So like a couple of years ago I created a burrito, as it were. I made like a little Boo plushie, and it sat on my desk in work for a while. It looks more like an onion Boo, and we wrapped him up in like a little, I can't remember what it was, but we wrapped him up in something and we called him a burrito. I'll include like a little picture of him. He's really cute. I still have him. One of my first plushies. I actually find it really hard to watch TV and sew. What does everyone do when they sew? I either listen to music or listen to audiobooks, or I just have something on in the background. So there's some copyrighted music on this, so I had to turn it down. But I've put the hat on Reese to try and stretch it out, and he's too scared to have the boo hat on him. So day 3 of creation. Day 3. Now I'm on to creating his little arms, his little army things. I wasn't expecting it either, just like, hi!
Sex icons. Oh, we'll take that.
And I love.
This is our new song, Giants.
A little take that plug right there, because Spotify trailers are hilarious. And Reese's impressions are hilarious. What was I saying? Yeah, so this is day 2. I'm cutting out the pieces for his little baby boo arms. Just again with the rotary cutter and pinning paper onto the fleece. So I plan on sewing them together and then stuffing them with just generic plushy filling. I can't remember what it's called. Poly doobadoo. So I have a habit of putting needles down and then losing them, which is not good, which is not a good thing to do. Where is the needle that I was using last night?
Side.
It is somewhere that it shouldn't be. I've done it before where I've left a needle on the floor and someone has stood on it, and literally it was just poking out of their foot. There it is. So I hope to never do that ever again. But yeah, what was I saying before? The arms themselves didn't take too long to sew because they're quite small. So I didn't feel the need to get the sewing machine out for how small they were. But you know, sew them wrong side outwards and then just turn them inside out. And then onto the second arm, and then he's done, and then it's ready to be stuffed. There it is. So now it's time to kind of place them on the hat itself. I still haven't sewn the hat together, that's going to be the final stage. But there it is all stuffed with the filling. Looks like a little bean arm. Gonna do that again for the other arm. There they are. Kind of the similar shape. Tried to get like the little indent to make it look more like his arm instead of just like a bean. Well, instead of just like a flat oval. And there it is. Trying to place them on the hat like this was really difficult, and you can see in the final product it didn't go very well. Keep on trucking. There he is! Almost there. Face is all sewn on, arms sewn on. Ow! Oh! Yeah, don't stab yourself with needles because that's painful.
Oh my god, the back is just burst open. That's awesome. That's so cool. Oh, those arms just add so much. You could just like pop the top of your head like above the table and just like have it.
Oh my god.
Oh yes.
But he's almost there. He's almost there. So now it's time to sew the arms on, and this is clearly my thinking face on how I'm going to go about doing this. I put the needle down again. I don't know where I put it. Where is the needle? Where is the needle? Okay, so yeah, I always find it really hard to sew something that is already stuffed onto something flat. I find it so awkward, but I've been watching a lot of tutorials, so hopefully I'll get a little bit better at it. And now it's time for sitting back on the comfy bed, watching a comedy show. I'm watching Ali Wong. What's it called? Oh no, what's it called? Hang on, bear with. I just broke my needle.
Whoa. How'd you do that?
I broke it.
You need another one.
Super strength.
Do you need another one?
Yeah. Oh man. That's happened to me a couple of times where I've just snapped my needle. It's weird. We need to get better needles. Ali Wong. What is her comedy show called? It's on Netflix. It's on the Netflix. Baby Cobra. It's hilarious. This is like the second time I'm watching it, and you can probably watch me giggle. So yeah, if you haven't seen, no, I spilled my coffee. If you haven't seen Ali Wong Baby Cobra before, it's freaking hilarious. Watch it. She's so funny. She talks about like relationships and how she goes about marrying a husband. It's just so funny. So we're almost coming to the end of the creation of my little boo biking hat thing. It's almost going to be brought to life. I think like a future creation I want to do is like what are they called? They're like reversible hats, like reversible bags where like one side he's all bar and boom, and when you turn it inside out it's him hiding. So when Mario looks in and he's all like shine, like I'm too scared to move. I want to do one like that in the future. But next time I'll measure it correctly. Yeah! So one arm is sewn on, time to sew on the other arm. Doesn't take too long, it's just like sewing it around. I think I keep stopping to laugh at the comedy show. Beep, 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 beep. If you're not aware of what that little tune is that I'm singing, it's from the Luigi Mansion game. It's so it was my ringtone for ages and it's just so catchy. Okay, and now at this point I'm pinning the rest of the hat together, ready to sew it back together on Sparks. So the final panel is going to be sewn together from the top to the bottom, or bottom to top, I can't tell what I'm doing here. And then it's all done. And this is where I do get the sewing machine out because it's just so much quicker to just go bzzz. And there it is. Completed, all done. Just about fits on my head. Just about fits.
Hello.
Thanks for watching me level up on my little crafty adventure journey. Please give me like some comments below and let me know what you thought, any feedback or anything, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one. I have some other videos lined up, like little vlogs, and I got some Let's Plays on the go, so I'll see you around soon. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye!